Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into my YouTube channel. At the beginning of every year, I like to kind of take account of all my baits, my gear, everything that I'm going to stack into this Ranger boat. And one of the things that I carry in my boat is spare line. I like to keep enough spare line so that whatever I might do, whatever I might have spooled up on my outfits that I carry in my boat, I generally carry about 17 or 20 outfits in the boat. So I want to have line for just about any rod that I might carry in there. So I'm pretty well prepared. Sometimes you're casting and you have somebody in the boat with you and you cast at the same time and you cast line, you cross lines and you guys both go to cast and you both get a backlash, and so you need to spool up some fresh line, and that's something that I can do right on the fly. Sometimes you're casting at possibly some schooling fish, they start breaking and you get just wound up, you get ready to send it and it gets out there and your reel blows up, and I mean it's beyond repair, you just got to get to cutting. You're going to need some line for that. And then obviously the thing that I probably use my spare line for the most is when I'm fishing multi-day tour events, when I've already weighed my fish and I'm waiting to see, you know, I'm still watching the guys weigh in, and maybe I'm on my phone and seeing where I'm at overall. I want to make sure that I can go ahead and make good use of the time. And so I'll just go ahead and spool up my line. I'll grab our outfit that I've been using over the last couple of days. I'll pull all that old line off and just start re-spooling right quick. So that makes things really easy. I love to have all the line that I'm gonna need in the boat. When it comes to braided line, I use the Strike King Tour Grade braided line, and the lines I use the most are 10, 30, and 50, but I do carry some 65 just in case I want some extra heavy stuff. But these Strike King Tour Grade braided line containers or packages are in these little boxes, so this makes it real easy. Use a kind of a heavier grade Ziploc bag, and I can just carry that super light, throw that in there. All my braided line covered in one little bag. When it comes to fluorocarbon and mono, I don't do a lot of mono, but I want to make sure that I've got everything. And I carry these smaller reel fill spools in this box. This box isn't something that I came up with. This is something that I adopted from my friend Takahiro Omori. He had a line box like this. This is a pretty cool one, pretty inexpensive. It's kind of blue in tint, so it kind of minimizes the amount of light that'll get to my spools of line in here. But basically I carry these reel fillers, anything from 20 or 25 down to 10-pound tests in these reel fillers. I also have some Gamma Touch in a larger spool, and then I also carry some fluorocarbon leader material. So a lot of times I like to throw braided line to fluorocarbon leader, and so I've got these 100% fluorocarbon, Gamma fluorocarbon leader material spools. And I'll have that in 16, 20, 25, and also 8, because I like to do that with my spinning rods braided to fluorocarbon leaders. But something that I adopted from Takahiro is also the chopstick. So when I'm sitting there and I'm spooling up a new rod, this is something that he showed me. He just takes this chopstick, put it between your knees like this, and you're just spooling up. Easy peasy, super light chopstick, takes up no room, put that in there, ready to go. And you know, it's just a real small box. I've got mostly fluorocarbon line in there, but I've also got some copolymer, because I'll use copolymer sometimes for bladed jigs, shallow cranks, and top water. I'll go braid to a copolymer leader, and the Gamma Copoly is the one that I really like. It's called Polyflex, and I'll have a big spool of that in 12 and 17. Those are the sizes I probably use the most. But that, you know, that's pretty simple. Try to keep it pretty simple, pretty easy to get into, and makes a nice box. I can store this. I may try to pare some of this down. You know, over the years, I kind of get a little bit maybe overkill with some of this. I may try to pare some of this down. Some sizes I use more than others, and but I always want to be prepared. But that's really my line storage, my line capacities that I carry in the boat whenever I'm on the water, because I'll even do some guiding on Lake Fork, and so when I have anglers in the boat, sometimes somebody will have a problem, mishap, the line's frayed, different things like that, break off, you lose a lot of line. You can just spool up real quick with some fresh line and you're back in business. Just a quick video today, guys, just to kind of share how I store my line. Hope you like this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment below if you like these sort of videos. Let me know. I'll continue to do more. Obviously, I'm going to continue to do more as I load my boat up with all the gear that it's going to need for the 2021 season. I'll go over rod reel capacities and how much I'm going to store in the boat. Generally, I have like 17 to 20 outfits there. I'll go into storing my tackle and organizing that in the boxes here. And even in the back, we'll go bow to stern. We'll go cover everything, electronics and everything, how I set this boat up. So make sure that you continue to stay tuned to my channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of that. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And thanks for watching, and until next time, good fishing.